Dusting off the keyboard, thoughts of human connection and how we experience it run through my mind. I live more in my head than I'd like to admit. I avoid connection more than I wish I did, and that's a hard one to put down in words. To do so feels a bit like I'm casting a spell on myself that might make me immune to human connection. Yet, the reality is, this is just the way I've grown to be. I'd classify myself as a very social introvert. It's a strange combination to have living within me. I am constantly drawn to other people, to be around them, to collaborate, to know myself in relation to other. And, like I mentioned, as an introvert, I spend a lot of time deep within myself. Sometimes in my head, sometimes in my heart, sometimes wrapped up in all the feelings that come and go and flow through me as I navigate the world from the perspective of a deeply feeling person. I also love being alone, hours, days, even weeks, sometimes without in-person human connections. This alone time helps me stay in my own energy, allows me to know myself outside of immediate connection to other. Sometimes I struggle with sharing these processes of myself and my life, as I hear the inner voice, or perhaps the voices of those around me, asking why anyone would care to know how my body, mind, and spirit spiral through this personal evolution. And then I remind myself, I write and share because this is actually a huge part of my purpose here in life. Not to share in vain or to share for personal validation, but to share because I know as humans within this type of society we live in, we are all having similar experiences, struggles, and celebrations. And it can be very connecting to know that we are not alone in our process of our lives. Just as I have found boundless comfort in knowing the stories of those who also choose to share the intimate and thoughtful pieces of their lives, I also know my words have the potential to touch someone, somewhere, with a little bit of comfort and human connection. Over the years, I have studied relationships on all sorts of different levels, mostly seeking support when I found myself floundering within a relationship or when one ended in confusion and heartache. Most recently, 2 years ago, I found myself with a bruised heart and a battered spirit, for the first time in my memory, feeling a sense of despair. A message came to me that the antidote for despair is action. I would have thought it to be hope, but as they say, hope without action will never amount to much.